It was a night that would go down in hip-hop history, a night of violence, chaos, and a manhunt that captivated the world. On the evening of May 24, 1999, the streets of New York City were about to bear witness to a shocking turn of events that would leave one of the biggest names in the music industry running for his life. It was supposed to be a night of celebration at the infamous Club New York. Up-and-coming rapper 50 Cent was hosting a party, and the who's who of the hip-hop world had turned up to join in the festivities. Little did they know, the night was about to take a dark and unexpected turn. At around 12:30 a.m., an argument broke out between 50 Cent and his former mentor, the legendary Sean P. Diddy Combs. The two had a long and complicated history, and tensions had been simmering for years. Eyewitnesses reported that the argument quickly escalated, with both men exchanging heated words and gestures. Suddenly, the unthinkable happened. Gunshots rang out, and 50 Cent was struck multiple times. In the pandemonium that followed, P. Diddy was seen fleeing the club, leaving 50 Cent wounded on the floor. The police were immediately called, and a manhunt for P. Diddy began. Reporter, we're here live at Club New York, where a shooting has just taken place. Rapper 50 Cent was reportedly shot multiple times during an altercation with his former mentor P. Diddy. 50 Cent has been rushed to the hospital, and the police are currently searching for P. Diddy, who is wanted for questioning. The news of the shooting spread like wildfire, and the media frenzy that followed was unprecedented. P. Diddy, one of the most powerful and influential figures in the music industry, was now a wanted man. As the police searched the city for P. Diddy, the hip-hop mogul was frantically trying to evade capture. He knew that if he was caught, the consequences could be dire. P. Diddy, I need to get out of here now. The cops are looking for me everywhere. I can't go to jail, not after everything I've built. P. Diddy's journey to the top of the music industry had been a long and arduous one. From his humble beginnings as a young hustler in Harlem to becoming one of the most powerful and influential figures in the business, he had worked tirelessly to build his empire. He had started out as a music executive, discovering and nurturing the careers of artists like the notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. But it was his own foray into rap that truly cemented his status as a force to be reckoned with. With hits like Can't Nobody Hold Me Down and I'll Be Missing You, P. Diddy had become a household name, a symbol of success and wealth in the hip-hop world. P. Diddy, I need to get out of the city fast. I can't let them catch me. Not after everything I've built. But on that fateful night in May 1999, all of that was in jeopardy. P. Diddy knew that if the police caught up with him, his entire empire could come crashing down. He had to find a way to escape the city and evade the authorities at all costs. For the next several days, P. Diddy went into hiding, moving from one safe house to another, always one step ahead of the police. The manhunt for him was intense, with the media and the public captivated by the unfolding drama. The NYPD was determined to bring him in, and they spared no expense in their efforts to track him down. Helicopters scoured the city, and every available officer was on the lookout for the elusive hip-hop mogul. P. Diddy, I can't stay here much longer. They're closing in, I can feel it. I need to get out of the city, and fast. P. Diddy knew that his only hope of avoiding arrest was to leave the city altogether. He made a series of desperate phone calls, trying to arrange a way out of New York before the police caught up with him. After days of evading the authorities, P. Diddy finally managed to secure a private jet that would take him out of the city. As the plane took off, he breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that he had narrowly escaped capture. Reporter, the search for P. Diddy has come to an end, but not in the way anyone expected. Authorities have confirmed that the hip-hop mogul has managed to evade capture and has fled the city. The investigation into the shooting of 50 Cent is ongoing, and the police are still searching for any leads that could help them track down P. Diddy. As the dust settled, the focus shifted to 50 Cent, who had been rushed to the hospital and was fighting for his life. The shooting had left him critically injured, and the world watched anxiously as he underwent multiple surgeries and fought to recover. 50 Cent's survival was nothing short of miraculous, and his determination to bounce back only added to his growing legend. But the shadow of the shooting and P. Diddy's escape would loom large over the hip-hop community for years to come. For P. Diddy, the aftermath of the shooting was a nightmare. He had managed to escape the city, but he knew that he could never return. His empire was in jeopardy, and he was forced to rebuild his life and his business from the shadows. He spent the next several years in exile, constantly looking over his shoulder and trying to maintain his grip on the music industry. It was a far cry from the life of luxury and power he had once enjoyed, but Diddy was determined to do whatever it took to protect his legacy. Reporter: after years of evading the authorities, Diddy has finally agreed to turn himself in. He has been charged with attempted murder and is expected to face a lengthy prison sentence. The shooting of 50 Cent has had a lasting impact on the hip-hop community, and many are still grappling with the fallout. The trial of Diddy was a media circus, with the world watching as the hip-hop mogul fought to clear his name. The stakes were high, and the pressure was immense, but Diddy was determined to do whatever it took to protect his legacy. In the end, Diddy's legal team managed to secure a plea deal, and he was sentenced to a relatively short prison term. But the damage to his reputation was done, and he would never fully recover from the fallout of that fateful night in 1999. As Diddy emerged from prison, he faced an uphill battle to regain his footing in the industry he had once dominated. The shooting and its aftermath had left a lasting stain on his reputation, and many in the hip-hop community were wary of working with him. But Diddy was never one to give up easily. He poured his heart and soul into rebuilding his empire, using his vast resources and connections to slowly claw his way back to the top. Today, Diddy is once again a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. He has managed to rebuild his empire and reclaim his status as one of the most powerful and influential figures in the business. But the shadow of that fateful night in 1999 will always loom large over his legacy. The night Diddy became a wanted man was a turning point in his life, a moment that tested the limits of his resilience and his determination. But through it all, he has emerged stronger, more focused, and more determined than ever to cement his place in the pantheon of hip-hop legends.